and then there was one.
Hi everybody, I'm Jared Clark with Airguns of Arizona. Today we're going to be taking a look at an accessory we sell called the Eagle Vision accessories. Mainly we're going to be focusing on the products that Eagle Vision sells that makes recording through a scope doable. You can get excellent footage through your scope like you can see in some of these shots here.
Not luck. Not luck.
So if you've seen any of the AOA footage that has a crosshair through it and it looks like you're looking through a scope, we are using this stuff right here. So let's dive into what all you need and what all you can do with this kit. The main piece right here is the Eagle Vision camera kit. This is the main, think of it as the base layer for the whole system. What it comes with, other than a nice tightening carry bag, is all the components you need to attach and get your system running, depending on what kind of system you're using, cell phone, digital camera. There's fittings and accessories galore from Eagle Vision, but what we're gonna focus on today is putting your cell phone onto the back of your scope and filming through your cell phone, because everyone has a cell phone. It's a camera that everyone can utilize. The main camera kit is the heart and soul of the entire Eagle Vision kit. What you have here, every Eagle Vision kit will come with an adapter ring. This adapter ring is specific to what you're filming through. I'm gonna be setting it up for a mobile phone, so I have the MPH1, the mobile phone holder one, but they also have CCR 1, 2, 3. If you go onto our website, there is a table that will show exactly what cameras, what models of cameras work with each specific ring, and you do get to choose the one ring that comes with the kit. Aside from the ring, you also have now a fitting that is made to thread directly into certain scopes. I believe Hawk scopes it'll thread into. It's a pretty common thread pitch for scopes, but it's not an all-encompassing universal. So that will work with some. For other guns, you would use this largest piece in here, because as you can notice, it just slips over the eyepiece, and then you use some of these screws that come with it to tighten it down and keep it in place. So if the thread works, you can use the UN1 that comes with it. If not, you have this piece that'll hover over it and still allow for adjustment. So if your device does not work with the UN Thread 1, what you do is you cover it with this large piece. Once that is secured on with the screws, you then put the UN1, will thread right on here like that. And then you would have this piece now, that this is allowing for your fine adjustment here. You can use the set screws when you get it nice and focused. In my case now, we'd use this MPH1, the mobile phone holder, and there you have it. What you can also do is go on Amazon, get yourself a phone case that uses these fisheye lens. It's threaded and the thread pitch matches. So basically, with the kit, as it comes right out of the box, you now have the ability to record directly. This is an iPhone, for example, but you have the ability to record. This will stay constant on your scope, and you can fine tune for focus right here. So it seems like a lot of components going on, but they're all necessary for getting a good, sharp image, and that's what this is all about. If you can't get a good, crisp video recording, what's the point of recording it through the scope in the first place? So right out of the box, the Eagle Vision camera kit will fit with the correct ring onto any setup you can get. As long as you get the correct ring, you have everything you need right up front here. Eagle Vision has been around for a while, so they have added new products to their line. And what I'm gonna show you is a new product that makes this a lot less complicated. It's a universal scope mount. What it does is it's got a nice big opening here, and if you look inside, there's a plastic collar that you can tighten and loosen. So it's not about threading and unthreading, just kind of hover it in place, start tightening it down, and it applies pressure evenly from each side, so it'll stay nice and centered for you, which is gonna be key when it comes to using this for filming through your scope. So it starts to get hard. When it stops threading, it's bottomed out, everything's centered, and what you do now is you would circumvent this one. That one is now useless, and this guy will thread directly into there. Your piece with your CCR adapter now, your piece with your camera adapter, now then can go in and out here for fine tuning. So instead of having 3 pieces that all thread together. You have a base and then 2 pieces here that allow for fine tuning. So in summary, this universal mount works great for the system, and I'm gonna show you why. Because once you have your settings set, let's say it bottomed out is where it is. I would use my screws to tighten that up, and I wanted to switch scopes. Now all you have to do, and you can take it off all together too. You can take this entire piece off at once. That all comes off, and it's ready just basically to thread right on top of another scope. So you can keep all your settings the same between your recording device, and all you have to do is change this piece, which is as simple as threading it on and off. So it's a really cool feature to add to the system, and it works really well for anyone who has multiple scopes, multiple guns, wants to do any switching, let a friend use it. There's a lot of uses for a piece like that. Third and final piece we're gonna look at in this video is the Universal Mobile Phone Holder. So this is a piece that's made by Eagle Vision, and we touched on getting a fisheye lens case, and that works for iPhones and for specific phones that you can find them on Amazon. This piece, however, works with every cell phone currently on the market. So what you can see is there's circular holes cut everywhere. Samsung, iPhone, Nokia, I don't know what kind of phone everyone's using, but that's what those are for. They're for all the different camera placements on the phones. So I actually have one set up over here that I'm gonna grab, and we have this one set up on a Samsung Galaxy. So it is universal. You saw the iPhone and the Samsung. And basically what you do with this is you use these dowels and these pins that come with it, and you can kind of see, it's hard to explain, it's easier to show you here, but basically you create a cradle that your phone can sit in. So I leave this all assembled. When I need my phone, I loosen up this guy. My phone can come out. I'm ready to start filming again. I just put it down in between the things that are still there and just tighten it up. With the mobile phone adapter, you do get a stack of magnets. They act as a shim for your phone and the plate itself because not all phones are the same thickness. So like on my phone here, you can see I had to use roughly 3 shims on each one, so where there's no rattle between the phone and the case itself. So as you can see here, looking at this one after my phone's off it, there's a lot of lines here, lines here, lines here. These all the lines, the circles are spots for cameras. The lines are spots for these little guys right here. And it looks complicated, but it's not. However it holds your phone is the best way to do it. There's no right or wrong way. I've just done it like this because it was how they went together when I did it. But it's as simple as find something that works and then just leave it. These 2 right here will let you take your phone in and out. Those 2 are more of just a centering piece is how I would think of it. So there's a lot of different options and ways to secure your phone. So it's really user's discretion at the end of the day. If you want to put all the ones on the bottom and only one on the top, you can do that. If you want to do corner, 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 you can do that. However it works best with your phone and holds it securely is the best setup for you. And the last piece to tie everything together, I'm gonna show you how. So we have our threaded MPH-1 that came with the camera kit. It's threaded in the hole right behind where my camera sits. What I then do is take the UN2 that comes with the camera kit, and it threads right into that. So this one's all ready to go. We have our universal scope holder still in place on our Aztec scope here. So the only other piece we need to connect all 3 of these systems now is the UN3 that comes in your original camera kit. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna thread into your universal scope holder. And now all that has to be done is you figure out what works best. Closer, further away, fine tuning the adjustments. And then when you found where it's clear and best focused, you'd use the plastic set screws that come with the kit to secure everything in place without scratching or making any permanent marks on it. So now pointing it down at our 20-yard range, it's kind of unsteady because I'm just holding by hand, but you can see the reticle clearly, you can see our target clearly. Anything you were shooting at, you'd be able to see it getting hit. It's a really cool setup. And I guess for the ease of use, basically, here's what I find so useful and attractive about this system is I'm done recording, right? Well, with most systems, if you're done and you want to pack it in, you have a lot of things to undo and, a lot of things to do. On this one, all I'm going to do, I'm going to take my phone out. Got my phone. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go at this collar. So you get that collar off. And you can leave, if you really want to, you can leave this all in your range bag. Settings already set. All you have to do is tighten the collar down onto your scope, put your phone on, and you're ready to go. I'll give it to you, this can be overwhelming at first look. It can take a couple tries to get everything working rightly, but once you get your setup where it works, throw that in the range bag, and anytime you want to film through it, it's ready to rock and roll. So lots of components in front of me. Really cool system though, for anyone who wants to film through their scope, who likes documenting what they shoot. The possibilities are endless with this system. From someone who has used this system quite a bit and figured out some of the loopholes for it, when you have your system going, one of the best things you can do is point at a solid background, a white wall, anything that's bright and doesn't give the camera anything to focus on, and just press and hold the crosshairs, and your phone, there it is, it'll auto lock on the crosshairs. So you can see your crosshair in a nice, clear, distinct line. So when doing that, you're forcing your phone to focus on the reticle. So then what you would do is it's gonna stay locked on that reticle. Your zoom on your scope then will then bring your target either closer or further away, all while staying focused on your reticle, which is the most important part of the shooting process. Then you use the scope's parallax to adjust the fine focus and get the scope clear. All right, so that does it. We just talked about the Eagle Vision camera system, the phone mount system, and the universal scope holder. These are all really cool tools for anyone who likes to document what they do shooting wise. And there's lots of different configurations and ways that you can assemble these. So whatever works best for you is the best way to go. So whatever one is easiest for you, there's not a right or a wrong way, but there are lots of options. So that's gonna do it for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions regarding the Eagle Vision system or would like to inquire about purchasing them, give Airguns of Arizona a call. For further breakdown and more information about the Eagle Vision system, be sure to check out our website at airgunsofarizona.com. Email and call us directly with questions. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page so you'll be kept up to date with all of our videos. Like us on Facebook and join our mailing list to stay up to date with sales and everything Airguns of Arizona. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.